Before we get into today's video, if you do play Fortnite, make sure you use my creator code REALLAZZAMCPE. Anyway, if you are enjoying today's video, a like is always appreciated. And if you want to help me get to 100,000 subscribers, make sure you hit the subscribe button, share the video around. It really does mean a lot to me. So the first pack we will be checking out actually requires a behavior pack. Unfortunately, because of the pocket edition code limitations, you can't actually do this without having to do this method. So you do need the behavior pack, resource pack, and you do need to turn on experimental gameplay features in order for this to work. So loading into the world straight away, you can see one of the features in this pack is that the trees look realistic. So the trees are round and realistic, and the leaves look really cool with the texture on it. So they definitely are a lot more realistic of trees. So moving on to the ore, so these are 3D ores which generate in your world. So if you go around into your inventory, and try to spawn out the ores, unfortunately it doesn't have the 3D effect. Because of this pack, it changes all the existing blocks in the world to the 3D blocks, which is really cool. So if I go mining, or if I go to this ravine right here, this coincidental ravine, you can see that these ores actually have the 3D effect, which is really amazing. Definitely a feature we want to see in the future as just a resource pack. Hopefully with the coding and whatnot in the future, the limitations will be lifted, maybe even with Render Dragon. But for now, these are just 3D blocks replacing the ores which spawn in your world. However, they do look absolutely amazing. Definitely recommend trying this pack out to show off to your friends all these 3D textures. So moving on to his shader. So before you actually go into the shader, you can actually customize it. So if you click on the little settings icon, you will see that it has the low high options right there, because this pack is requiring a higher end device. However, if you do have a lower end device, you can always just change it and hope for the best that will reduce lag. Anyway, loading into this pack, as you can see, it has some really nice skies. The water reflection does have the cloud reflections on top of it, which is really cool. I like the color of the water in this shader, and it does have a pretty cool wave, like a decent sized wave in this pack as well, which is nice to see. Another cool feature with this shader is when it rains, as you can see, it has all the puddles on the ground, so that is a nice addition as well. The underwater effect is very lovely as well, but the main part of this shader is the texture for it. So a little while ago, I did a video on Parallax Mapping, so this is pretty much the same thing. As you can see by the textures, when you get up to a block and you're moving around, you can see it looks 3D. So this makes it 3D inside the block. As you can see, it does give a really unique effect, and it really looks cool, and it does look like a 3D block in Minecraft Pocket Edition. Another cool feature with this shader is that the metallic reflection is here. So as you can see, I've got an iron block out. It does work with other blocks. You can see that it has the cloud reflections on it, which look really cool. And the cool thing with this is, say you go to the ores or even the crafting table. If you remember the crafting table, it has like the saw on it, a bit of metal on it. Now they actually reflect as well. As you can see, it does look amazing, and definitely recommend checking it out. Same with the enchantment table, and I think a couple of other blocks maybe. It definitely is a really nice feature. So this pack is definitely cool for the texture pack effect, which I really do love. If you do want to download these packs, the download links are in the description below. But that is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I shall see you in the next one. I hope everyone has a wonderful Easter. I'm honestly not too sure if Easter's around the world, but it is Easter in Australia, and I will be destroying those chocolate eggs. Yum, yum, yum. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one, and peace.